Geeks Gaming. This is our actual first Age of Sigmar battle report. So, we had our 40K battle report this Saturday, and we're kind of doing a learning stream. I've got Josh here with me today. He's played a lot of Age of Sigmar before, so he has a lot more knowledge on it than I do. I'm more of a 40K player, so this will be interesting to just kind of get a feel for the game and let you guys at home get a feel for the game as well. So Josh, you want to run us through how to start? I mean, we have the board set up for the most part.
Sure. So we're running GHB 2021, and we rolled up Savage Gains as our battle plan. So we have our objectives laid out, and I don't believe they move or anything. So for this one, we score 1 victory point if we control an objective on the border of our territory. So I score 1 victory point for this one, you score 1 for that one.
Okay.
Score 2 if we control an objective that is not on anybody's territory. And then score 4 if you control the one on the border of your opponent's territory. We get 2 victory points when we score the battle tactic we picked this turn. So
Okay.
I have a cheat sheet that has the battle tactics that have this in it, so I'll probably hand that off to you, and then I'll flip through the book.
So for 40K players, battle tactics are like the secondaries we pick, but they change each turn, correct?
Correct. And for the most part, in this case, for this game, I'm playing Stormcast Eternals. I'm not going to bother with any of the special ones that I have. I'm assuming you probably won't be in.
I have no idea what we have right now.
So we're going to be working off just the vanilla ones that are in here. So they're universal, and we both have access to the same ones.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a secondary, but everybody gets access to it. And then 3 victory points at the end of the battle if you complete your grand strategy. 5 battle rounds. So we are at the point of choosing attacker and defender.
Okay.
And whoever wins the roll-off will choose, I'm fairly certain. So here we go.
5.
All right. So you know what you're choosing. Defender sets up the battlefield.
Okay.
And then attacker, I believe, will choose which side they prefer.
Okay. I think I'll choose attacker, just because I've never set up one of these battlefields before. So I'll let you set it up.
Sure.
I'm good at choosing,
Sure, that's fine. Something else that's important to note is so objectives 1 and 3 here, so the ones that are on the borders of our territory.
Okay.
Those are prime objectives, which there's a thing, you can actually burn objectives as a part of the GHB rules, I believe in round 3.
Okay.
Whoever gets second turn can choose to say that objective doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
But prime objectives we can't move. So those are always there. Okay, so I will go ahead and set up the battlefield. Let's see. This. And just mostly mirror this here. We're also not going to get too wild with terrain rules, in that we're not going to make these buildings garrisonable or anything. They're just going to be kind of in the way. But we will use the mystical terrain rules or mysterious terrain rules or whatever. If you want to put the tree or the wildwood right here, and we're going to use just kind of in this corner here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And this is also going to represent a wildwood, so we'll just use the footprint here.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll put one. Oh, a little house there can go right in between here. And I think we're in pretty good shape. We'll just do a couple like little walls and stuff. So just stuff to get in the way. This. Here and there.
Okay.
I think that'll work. So let me get some differently colored dice here, and we'll go ahead and do mysterious terrain. So this gives attributes to every terrain feature.
Okay.
So, and there's a table for this. Where are you at? Yes, okay. So, what we're going to do is you point to a terrain piece, and I'm going to roll for it.
Okay.
So we will take this. Is this for being used for anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So, so point to a piece. All right. So that's 2. That's going to be arcane. Arcane gives us +1 to casting, dispelling, and unbinding rolls if you are within, I believe it's within 1 inch.
So basically touching the terrain.
Yeah, if you're next to the terrain, it's gonna affect you. All right, so that's a 3. 3 is inspiring. Add 1 to bravery characteristics if you're within 1 inch.
Oh, we'll do that little house.
Okay, that's a 4. Deadly. This is important. Each time you use a setup or finish the normal move, run, retreat, or charge move within 1 of that one. You roll a dice. On a 1, you suffer D3 mortals.
Wow. Okay. We'll do this little house.
That's 2, so that's arcane again.
We'll do the big trees.
Okay, that's a 6. That is sinister. Subtract 1 from bravery.
Okay.
If you're
we'll do that set of trees.
in the wildwood. 2, arcane again. All right, just kind of sneak that there.
This little bivouac over here.
Sure. All right, this is mystical. Add 1 to chanting and banishment rolls for models while they're within 1 inch of that terrain feature.
We'll do this one over here.
And then, in addition, models have a 6-up ward when they're next to that.
Okay, cool.
Which one?
The other one, yeah.
Okay. We've got a 4, so that is deadly as well. And yep, that's fine. And then let's ignore the small pieces.
So you've got all the terrain marks.
They're there to get in the way. Also, we're going to make it so you got to measure. These are basically 1 inch to get up and over. So
okay, cool.
It'll cost you an extra inch of movement. Keep things simple. So we will keep that chart referenced. And there we go. Okay, so back onto our battle plan. Savage gains. Oh, do we have a score sheet hanging out?
I don't think we do.
That's okay. I can make one up.
Okay.
Also, I have big. These aren't super visible for on camera.
Okay.
But I do have great big dice here that we can use for our command points.
Okay.
Because,
that works. That's
so
perfect.
in Age of Sigmar, command points, you're basically given them at the beginning of a round. Mm-hmm. And there are other things that happen along the way, but it's nice for us to just track them for both of us. So we'll put those in the middle there.
All right.
Okay. So at this point, you being the attacker, you could choose your table side.
Okay.
They're pretty well mirrored, but I don't know what you have that might affect things.
Well, I think I'll take this one. These two are the ones that give the +1 to casting, right?
Yes. So we have for arcane. Yeah. Let me just.
And then this is the one that's chanting, I believe.
Yes. No. That's the 5.
Okay, the small one. Okay.
Yeah. So if you have wizards, you probably care about mystical.
Okay. And then if I have chanters, I care about
yes. If you have priests, that's what you're interested in. Actually, everybody likes a 5. Everybody likes mystical because you get a 6-up ward next to it.
Oh, that's true.
So that's nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do this side.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm guessing because I'm attacking, I have to place first, or is it just like 40k with defenders placing first?
Let me check on that because that's the first few steps are something that I tend to get mixed up with other systems, so we will just double check here. In the meantime, do you want to go ahead and give me a walkthrough of what kind of list you got going on?
Yeah, so I am currently playing the Orc War Clans, so I'm doing... With the Orc War Clans, you can take up to 4 different armies. You have just like the regular Cruel Boys, you have the Bone Splitters, you have the Ard Boys, or like the Ard Boys, which are kind of like the... If Gazcool was in back then. All the big, strong, really tanky. And then we have the Great Wog. I'm actually doing the Great Wog, so I get to... My army is made up of basically any number of each of those. So I'm currently taking the big, the bad, the beautiful, the cabbage, War Boss, Maul Crusher,
Very cool.
Which basically, if you haven't seen it before, big orc dragon.
Thank you.
He also, I've done a little bit of tinkering with him, so
Perfect.
this may not be what yours looks like. I also have a war chanter. So, just a normal orc war chanter there. Running 2 groups of Ard boys. Nothing really special about them, except for one of them will have a banner. Then I'm running a group of 10 Savage Orcs, and they have Savage Stickas, so they're basically just a bunch of spear boys. And then finally, I have my Savage Big Boss, and so I'm currently running 3 characters.
Okay.
And 3 of Battle Line troops.
Okay. So you have Maw Crusher, 2 other characters. The War Chanta, is he a priest or a wizard?
He is considered a war chanter. That's it. That's what it says.
Okay.
I'm currently running for him Tillabeat. So basically on a 3-up, I can select one of your units within 12 inches of him, and every time one of my units would attack them with a melee weapon, they get +1 to their hit roll.
Okay.
For my Mega Boss on Maw Crusher, the Big Dragon, I am running the boss Gorhaka and Choppa. I'm also gave him an Arcane Tome, so he is a wizard.
Okay.
He has the Hulking Brute Warlord trait. So that gives him, in the charge move, I can pick one enemy unit within 1 inch of it and roll a dice. On a 2-up, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
He's also, because he's a mount, he has Meenan, which every time I carry out the Stomp Monstrous Rampage...
Stomp again if there's still models within 3?
Actually, instead of stomping again, I get to deal D6 instead of D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then he's running the Foot of Gork. Big spell its casting value is 10.
Okay.
And it just does a ton of damage. It can go on infinitely until the unit is destroyed.
Okay.
And then he can also give 3 commands to Iron Jaws units.
Right. Okay.
And that is it for him. And then I did my War Chanter, and I think that's it, other than Grand Strategy.
Okay.
So the Grand Strategy for my army, I am taking the WOG Grand Strategy. Okay. I know I'm saying that wrong, guys. Don't roast me in chat, please. So basically, if my general or another part of my battle line is wholly within enemy territory, I score on this.
Okay. So general or any battle line?
Yes.
And is it wholly within?
Wholly within.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. That's right. Who did you say your general was?
That's big
okay.
Also, I'm running a battle regiment.
Okay.
So I've got my commander, which is the Big Dragon, my 2 sub-commanders, which are my other 2 characters, and then I've got all three of my battle lines are in my troop choices.
Okay.
And that'll give me, basically, I can drop them all in at the same time.
Yes. Yep, so that is 1-drop deployment. Okay. Let me get my stuff organized here. So while I'm doing this, I am running Stormcast Eternals. Apologies for the lack of paint. Getting ready for Holy Wars GT in February, so I'm kind of in sweaty paint mode. And they're taking longer than they should. But I am running Signs of the Storm, which allows me to place things up to half my units in the heavens, and then they come down like meteors and do stuff.
Okay. So it's for 40k. It's like Deep Strike, pretty much.
It's exactly Deep Strike.
Okay.
And Stormcast, basically, since they're like the celestial whatever dudes, it's just you either choose Signs of the Storm, who are like being sent from the heavens to war, or you have Stormkeep, who are like, hey, we live in the cities of the mortal realms and we protect the people that are there.
Okay.
So mine are the ones coming from space. I am running for battle line. I am running 2 units of 5 liberators with shields and celestial weapons, and then I am running 1 unit of 5 vindictors with spears and shields. They have a banner, and each one has a leader. So that's my battle line. On the elite side, I have 3 annihilators with meteoric grand hammers. And then for leaders, I only have 2. I have my, oh man, I keep getting their names mixed up because they all sound the same in Stormcast. He is I think, Lord Venator. Either way, he's the one with Guided by Lightning. He allows my deep strike guys to come down at 7 inches instead of 9 inches away from enemy units, 1 per turn.
Okay.
And he's got his Griffhound buddy. These count as the same model.
Okay, so basically they have to move together. And
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't target one or the other. I just target the unit.
They're the same model.
Okay.
And you can't kill him off or anything. It's like when it's dead, they're both dead.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. It's weird. It gives him an interesting footprint, but
yeah.
That's about it. My general is my Lord Celestin on Good Boy, and I am running him with the Stormstrike Glaive, which is the one with lower damage profile but more attacks.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing with him is his damage profile on a charge changes to a 3. For his artifact, I have, what's it called? Let me look up my list. Here we go. For his artifact, he has Hammer of Might.
Okay.
So I'm almost certain what Hammer of Might does is it doubles his attacks characteristic on 6s.
Okay.
Not attacks, damage. So if he charges, his damage characteristic is 3. If he attacks and rolls a 6, for that attack, his damage characteristic is 6.
Oh, okay.
So he just gets bigger if I roll better.
Okay.
And then for command trait, he has Battle Lust, which, let's see, Battle Lust is, I can reroll run and charge rolls for him. And then his mount trait is Celestial Instincts, which lets me retreat and charge. So his job is always be charging and just roll 6s. Yeah, that's about it. For deployment, deployment starts with the attacker. Oh, I should say I'm running 2 battalions. One of them is Battle Regiment.
Okay, so the same one I did.
Yeah, so most
one
of my
drop.
stuff. And then 2 of my, I believe it's one of my Liberators and my Annihilators are in Hunters of the Heartlands.
Okay.
Which basically means they cannot be targeted for monstrous actions.
Okay, so I can't do my stomp on them.
You can't stomp them.
Okay.
Correct.
And who are those that I can't stop?
It is, sorry, this will be easy. It's these guys with the Grand Hammers and these guys with the spears.
Okay, but everything else is stompable.
Everything else is stompable.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, so
you get to drop everything.
Yep, and so the difference with AOS and with 40K with choosing who goes first. You want to explain that just a little bit?
Sure. So one of the biggest differences is that every round priority is determined by a die roll. So you have equal chance of going first in each round, which means that there's the possibility that the turn order might change, which means there's a possibility for a double turn for certain players. There are some armies that have the ability to control this. The biggest method of control is at the beginning of the game. So the very beginning of the game, if you finish, if you have a lower number of drops, and drops are how many units can I put down at once. So orcs here are running a battle regiment that has all of their units in 1 drop. So after this, Tyler is done. And so he is actually going to choose who goes first for the first round. After that, we roll off. So if he wins the roll off for round 2, he may choose to go second in round 1, wins the roll off, and then choose to go first in round 2, meaning he gets to go twice in a row. This is usually a point of contention for 40K players, but I promise you, it is something you can plan around. Usually. But getting a double turn can be a huge, like turning of the tide moment, depending on you know, if you're able to make it work for you. Sometimes it never happens. You might choose to go first or to go second in round one, and then you always, you know,
go second.
Alternate for the rest of
okay, yeah.
It's sometimes the dice roll out that way. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you have, I get I get a double turn, then you get a double turn. It just depends. I like their effects.
Oh, they're basing, yeah. So yeah, they're basically big wog energy around them.
Sure.
They all have it.
Just for the sake of measuring, we're just kind of guesstimating. I have a rough idea what their base size is.
Yeah. Well, it's actually, I've got it.
Oh,
right
okay.
on.
So
yeah.
So we can get right up on there.
Yep, you can get right up on that smoke.
Cool.
And yeah, that's my deployment.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to think about this. Measure out a couple things here. So. Okay. There are a couple, as far as differences between AOS and 40K, another big one is when we get into the combat phase when it comes to charging. So the big thing to remember is that just because you charge doesn't mean you get to fight first.
Oh, okay.
If it's your turn, you get first dibs.
But then it's back and forth.
Then it's back and forth for everything.
Oh, okay.
And it's anything within 3 inches. So if something was out of combat at the beginning of the combat phase, but then it's within 3 inches later on, or if you have some other exception to the 3-inch rule, then it's on. You can select them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's almost like kill team rules in a sense then.
Okay.
With like
new kill team.
Yeah, where you're kind of, it's more of a back and forth go around rather than just I charge, I get to go.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna put him. So this is my battle regiment. So these guys are gonna go. Also, coherency is really similar to 40K now, except you have to have, so if you're above, if you're 6 or more models, you have to be within 1 inch of 2 other models. So that's something to look out for. So it's like 40K in that you have to be within of 2 models, but it's actually tighter.
Okay.
So
if you have how many models?
6 or more. So I'm running like all 5s or less.
Yeah.
So that I don't have to worry about.
I know my spearmen are 10. So they have to stay within 1 inch of each other, within 2 middles?
Of 2 other models.
Okay.
Yeah.
So instead of 2, it's
so
1.
so they're on 32s. Okay. And we'll get into other things when it comes to combat, and I will help you optimize that kind of stuff depending on their weapon range and all that.
Okay. I believe these guys are all 3 inch.
Okay.
So
3-inch weapon range?
3 or 2. It's probably the 2 inch then.
3 is really rare.
Okay.
So yeah, 2 sounds right. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, 2 inch.
Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty much gonna. I don't want to do this. A bunch of boys over there. We got big guy over here. So I think I'm gonna actually cheat this direction. And 2 is mystical, so I'm okay with that. Make sure I have. Okay. I'll try to keep track of which one's my leader in each one of these. Okay, so this is my 1-drop battalion. So I'm going to leave them there. So I have 3 out. And then I think I'm going to put 3 in the heavens. I think. All right, so 3 units are in the heavens. All right, so I have 3 units out, and for each one of those, I'm putting 1 in the heavens.
Okay.
So
All right.
That's it.
So now that we're all deployed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you choose.
So I think I just want to go first. I
Okay.
mean, I think that plays into the Iron Jaws a little bit better.
Sure. So you're giving me the chance of getting the first double turn.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's you only get it if you.
Go second.
Well, I'm saying you only get it if you roll higher than me or you tie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Ties, I believe, go to the person who.
Didn't go.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So.
So let's pull this. Oops. Out of the way.
All right.
So you are first turn, so you're going to get 2 CP.
Okay.
And we'll just try to put these.
Also, during this, so at the start of the turn, start at the hero phase, I will roll for how many WOG points I get.
Okay.
Because mine is on the battlefield. So I will get 6. So I'm starting off strong there, I guess.
Yeah. And you get to spend those on goodies, don't you?
They actually, I don't really spend them. They just kind of build up, and I gain bonus stuff off of how many I have total.
Oh, so you don't spend them, it kind of snowballs?
Exactly.
Okay, very nice.
So I have 6 so far, and I'll put that right there. Then I get 2 if there are any war chanters on the battlefield, which I do. Okay. So I'm up to 8. If there are any bone splitters wizards, which I don't have any.
Okay.
And then the next one will start in the charge phase.
Okay.
Something
I forgot to mention about my army. My sub faction is Hallowed Knights.
Okay.
So the main thing here is that if one of my dudes dies, generally in melee, that's the only time it's relevant. On a 4-up, for each model that dies, they can fight before they're removed from play.
Okay.
So.
And then, can I see the measuring tape really quick? So, running in this.
Yes.
That's basically advancing, right?
It's just like advancing in 40K.
If you advance, you can't charge, that type of
correct.
thing. Okay.
You also can't shoot, typically.
Okay.
Again, there's always exceptions.
Of course. And then you just roll a d6, right? And add it to your...
Yes.
Okay.
Now, there are... So, in AOS 3, and I'm still kind of getting used to this, but it actually is pretty cool, because in each phase, depending on if it's your turn or your opponent's turn, you basically get your pick of one generic command ability. Okay. So, like, for instance, you can... what do I want to say here? Like, in the movement phase, you can at the double if it's your turn, which is you spend a CP with something in command range, and or I think unit leaders might be able to do these. We could look that up if it matters. Okay. But basically, you say I'm just adding 6 inches to it instead of rolling. Oh, okay. So you could pay a CP for a full advance, and then I can use redeploy. Okay. Which is I get a D6 movement for a unit if it's within 9 inches, but not engaged with an enemy. By the way, engagement is anything within 3 inches. That's in melee range. Okay. There's other ones. So in the shooting phase, you have all-out attack or all-out defense. Charge phase, there's forward to victory, reroll your charge roll, or unleash hell, which is basically the same as Overwatch. Okay. So you get to shoot, but it's actually a full-blown shooting. It's not like on 6s or anything like that. Okay. So if you have a very shooty unit, which I have very little shooting. Mm-hmm. Apparently these guys each have something, but it's not much to write home about. But like if I had if I was playing cities and I had a big unit of handgunners, yeah, and you charge them, I can blow CP and absolutely wreck. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. And then, charge phase, there's monstrous rampages. I don't have any monsters, but you do. So yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. But anyway, you always have a choice of something in each phase that you could do. So if you're looking to advance, you can actually do a full 6 inches on the advance with a CP.
Okay. So I do have a question.
Yes.
So I get a thing called Mighty Destroyer. So basically, my Iron Jaws unit I have to have an Iron Jaws unit to do it, and then it gives it to an Iron Jaws unit.
Okay.
Does that count itself though? It doesn't say another.
I believe
it just
you can give it to yourself.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So
in general, command abilities can affect yourself.
So in the movement phase,
unless it says another unit.
You are not within 12 of any of my Iron Jaws units.
Right.
So I'm going to use the Mighty Destroyer's ability. Basically, my commander, basically tells every unit that's not within 12 inches of an enemy unit to do a normal move immediately.
Okay.
And this is in the hero phase. So I'm still in the hero phase here.
Okay. Also, before we get out of the hero phase, we need to do heroic actions.
Okay.
Which is a generic thing that both of us get in each hero phase.
Okay.
So heroic actions are you can do heroic leadership. So you this one is a really common one early game. You pick a friendly hero on a 4-up. They get a CP that they are able to use.
Okay.
So you have to pick somebody. So I'm actually going to pick him because he's on the battlefield. I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to roll on a 4-up. No. But if I had made that, he would get a command point that only,
just for him.
Only he can use just for your turn here.
Okay.
So every hero phase we get to choose these.
Okay.
The other options are heroic recovery. You roll against your bravery for a hero to heal them up.
D3 wounds back if you roll under. If you roll the same, it's 1, correct?
Right. Heroic willpower. You can attempt to you pick a hero that's not a wizard, and you can attempt to unbind a spell as if you were.
Okay.
Or attempt to dispel one endless spell. We're not running any of those here.
Okay.
There's their finest hour or best day ever, as we call it. You pick a friendly hero, and they get some bonuses to attacks and saves until the end of the round. You can only do that once per hero per game.
Okay. So can I use that hero ability and then attempt to cast a spell in the hero phase?
Yes. Yeah. So really, those heroic actions we should do first. So I failed mine. You could choose which one you want.
Okay. I think I will just do the CP.
Okay.
I'm not. Oh, 3.
No.
So I won't get. Okay. So first off, he's going to use his ability to make everyone start marching.
Okay.
So they're each going to move their movement, which is 4 inches.
Okay. Does that cost you a CP?
No, it does not. That is just that's just his ability that are built in for the Iron Jaws.
Yeah, and so the thing to look for there is, does it say it's a command ability?
It says you can use this command ability in your hero phase.
Okay, so that is going to cost you a CP. Yeah.
Okay, so which one's my CP?
So this one's yours.
Okay.
So you get 1 less because you're going first.
Okay. So go down to 1.
Or is that wrong? Do I have that backwards? Hang on. Let me make sure.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So let me go through this according to the rules.
Okay.
Okay. So player takes the first turn gets 1 command point.
Okay.
Player who gets second turn gets 2 command points. If your general is still in the battlefield,
you get 1.
You get 1, which means you pretty much always get 1. At least the way everyone's played it with that I've played with so far. That's more experienced than me has played this in such a way that if your general dies, you have to field promote somebody.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a carryover from 2 or not. We'll see if we get there.
Okay, and this big guy, he's coming up there. This 12-inch move. And then so spell-wise, I'm gonna attempt to cast a spell. And with him, I'm going to attempt to cast Foot of Gork.
Okay.
Basically, I need to get a 10 or higher.
Right.
But because I am next to this building,
yes,
I need a 9.
Right.
Got a 7.
7's not going to do it.
Nope. Okay.
By the way, you did do that right because you do not have to choose a target of your spell.
Yes.
Until after it's successfully cast.
Same
thing with charging.
Oh, okay. So I can just charge.
You charge if you're eligible to charge. You may charge.
Okay.
And if you are able to make it within, then you choose who you end up next to.
Ah, okay, cool.
Very simple.
So this guy over here,
So
I
this
believe I can't really do anything with. I'm gonna check though, just for his war beats.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have to do that till start of combat.
Okay.
So we'll move to my movement phase then. I have no other heroic actions.
Okay.
Um,
What is his movement?
his movement is 12.
Okay. Let me check on something here. Alright, so am I within... Do I just go till I hit something? Okay. So I'm not within 9 currently.
Okay.
Of him.
And what does that do? What are you...
The question is... The thing I was thinking about is, do I want to try to do a redeploy?
Oh, okay.
Because he's going to get to move again, and I want to see what I can protect, but they're not within... Or he's not within 9... Actually, I think that is... It's just during your movement phase. So.
Okay. Well, I'm not even in my movement phase yet.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm preparing for that. So you can keep doing your thing.
So what was ones again for buildings?
Those are damned. In your hero phase, you can pick one friendly unit within 1 inch. You can make your unit suffer D3 to give them 1+1 of their hit rolls.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll go to my movement phase. I'm gonna have these guys run.
Okay.
So we'll have them move an extra 5 inches. So they will move a total of 9. So that'll get them up here. And can you benefit from 2 different
No.
buildings at the same time?
2 different terrain features?
Yeah.
That one I'm not sure of. I think you might need... I believe it's... If you're within 1 inch...
Mm-hmm.
Of that terrain, if the unit's within 1 inch of that terrain feature, that's where you are. So
Okay.
it counts.
So I'm going to move this guy, his 12, so this will get you your redeploy if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'm actually not eligible to redeploy. Well, actually, I might be able to do it now.
Uh-huh.
And let me see here. After an enemy finishes a normal move, run or retreat. Okay. So you are within 9.
Okay.
I'm within 9 of that enemy unit.
Okay.
And I will want to redeploy.
Okay, so this is what's telling me here. Stormcast are a bunch of cowards.
Yeah, sure.
But that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Not everyone can be as brave as orcs. It's cool.
I am going to redeploy, and just kind of thinking out loud here, because he has flying, if you roll a good charge, you're right into my general. So I want to try to prevent that as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to, let's see here. I'm going to attempt to redeploy these guys to try to screen them out a little bit.
Okay.
Now, I don't think, can I move them? I need to be more than 3 inches away from enemy. Okay.
So just not in combat.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll redeploy. Here's how much movement I get. I get 2 inches, which isn't great. But we're going to kind of do this, that. We're still within 1 here. Here. He's going to be up a little further. And I'm just going to make sure I stay outside of 3. Alright, so he's going to be there. Okay. So basically, I'm just trying to take up some extra space.
No, that's understandable. I'm going to have my War Chanter run.
Okay. Nice.
Um,
And I believe this is similar to 40K, where you can do your move and then decide if you're going to run.
Okay.
I've seen people play it that way.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm going to have these guys run. That's a 6. That's 10 inches up. And I don't have to activate that, right?
What's that?
Take this. That's just if I want to get a +1 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
You can. That's the one you get to choose.
Okay. All right. So I have him on there, him on there. I'm gonna have these guys run. I believe they have 4-inch movement. I'll check just because they look a little bit faster. 5-inch movement. So they're going to go 7. I'll get them up here. And these guys have an innate ward.
Okay.
So these guys all the way up there. And then I'm going to just have him move. I'll have him run.
Okay, but by the way, so I'm not going to sweat this right now, but that piece of terrain is, oh, never mind. So wait, 5 is mystical. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's the, all right.
Where are you?
Deadly is 4. Where's
Yeah.
our deadly one? Deadly's over here. Was that our only one?
I think there was only one.
Okay.
Everything
Yep, we're
else
good.
is, yeah. Okay. So touching. That's all I want. We'll go into shooting phase.
Okay.
Is that right after movement? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. So shooting phase. I only have one thing that can shoot.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise. That's my Maul Crusher.
Okay.
And it is going to fire. I'm guessing there's lookout, sir.
It's okay. So lookout, sir, with this is very similar to 40K, except you may target.
Okay.
You just have to be. You're going to take a -1 to hit on all shooting attacks.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're just gonna fire into the boys up front.
Okay.
They're not the ones that don't get affected by the monstrous rampage, right?
Correct. They can be stomped
Okay.
and roared and everything.
All right. So I'm gonna fire 4 shots at them with my Innard Bursting Bellow.
Okay.
This out of the way. I've got 4 hits.
Okay.
I am looking for, let's see, 3s to wound. All wound.
Okay.
And it has a -1 rend.
Okay.
And that's, I'm assuming, is like AP, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah. So, and with AOS, everything's on your weapon profile. So it's
Yep.
like you have your
What I need to hit,
attack
what I
roll,
need to
wound roll.
wound.
Yeah, and so then I need to make my save. So my save is 4 up, but I have shields, so it's 3 up. So this is 4 up. So I have 4 to make, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Where are my dice at? Alright. Just get a handful of these out. Over here. So, 4 saves. So these are going to be at 4 ups with the -1 rend. And I make 1 of them. How much damage?
1 damage each.
1 damage each. So I'm going to lose 1 guy. So another difference from 40K is that damage spills over always.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Now these are 1 damage each, so it would be
So
kind of
like
the same.
there are 3 shots, say there are 3 damage each, and I
Right.
hit you for 2. The first one, even though they had 2 wounds, that extra wound would still spill over.
Still carries over.
Okay.
Again, very, very simple. Okay, so he's dead. I'm going to leave him there.
Okay. So that's my shooting. I've got no more shooting.
Okay.
So charge phase.
So we'd be on to the charge phase.
All right. I'm going to have my dragon. Oh wait, I don't have to declare where they're charging. I just roll and.
Yep.
Oh,
Very nice.
that is an 11. So I don't think I still can't.
It's going to be a little tricky to get back there.
Yeah. And it's just 3 inches though, right? So.
Well, okay, so to charge, you do have to end up within half an inch
Oh, you have to end up within half an inch.
of something.
Okay. But if I end up half an inch of him, but he's within 3.
You do get to pile. So pile in with this
Mm-hmm.
is you have to be. How is this with pile in? You can't move any farther away. So each model can't move any farther away.
Yeah, so
to-
still you
to
have
the
to end
closest.
up closer.
To the closest enemy.
Okay. Well, I am going to have him I mean, he is just going to move up to here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Move him back over. He's just going to base him.
Yep.
And that means he is just within inside 3 inches of your commander.
Right, which means my commander will also be eligible to fight.
Correct. But first, I have my charge that I made.
Yes.
So, first off, I get to roll a dice and pick an enemy unit. On a 2-up, that enemy unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So, 2-ups. Okay, D3. 3 mortal wounds on that unit.
Let me check and see. I can't remember if he's got a word save or not. I don't think he does, but...
Oh, this is on your little guys.
Oh, on those guys.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Okay. So 3 mortals. Okay.
So that's 2 then, because one's already has 1 wound.
Yes. So this is going to take out 2 of them. So I'm going to take out this one, and I will take out this one.
Okay. I'm going to use the stomp.
Okay.
So do I spend a command point on that, or is that just something
No,
on the
that's
charge?
just the thing monsters get.
Okay. So, okay, it goes off.
Okay.
D6. Oh, there's no rerolls, right?
No.
Okay, just 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Let me double check. I don't think those guys have a ward either, but I'm still getting familiar with these dudes.
Okay.
So ward save is like a feel no pain.
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, so unfortunately, those guys that died were out of combat, so they're removed from play. The unit is within 3, but they're not close enough to actually swing.
Oh, so that's why you're saving.
But I've got my reasons for doing that.
Oh, okay.
Which is making it so that I don't think you can get within an inch of him with your 3-inch pile-in as long as this guy stays alive.
Okay.
But he might not. We'll see.
So yeah, we've done all the wounds, all the mortals and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll do the attacks.
Okay.
So
you do get your so we're moving out of charge phase.
Yep.
To combat phase.
Correct. So in the charge phase, I've got my wog rolls. For each friendly auric unit that finishes a charge, so that I get 1 more, so I'm up to 9. And then at the end of the combat phase, for each friendly auric unit that is within 3 inches of the enemy unit. So this won't be yet, but it'll be at the end. And then I believe that is it.
Okay.
For the WOG stuff. But now let's go to actual attacks. So we'll do my 9 attacks with the Choppa and with the, let's see, what's it called? It's so hard to read on these. The boss Gore Hacka and Choppa. So it's 9 attacks, 3 to hit, 3 to wound, -1, 2.
Okay.
So, looking for 3s? Ooh, that was pretty bad. That's 5 of them. Looking for 3s? So 2.
Okay. So 2, what's the rend on those?
-1.
All right, rend -1. So these are 4-ups for me.
Okay.
And I passed them both.
All right, now we'll go to his bigger attacks. So we have 8 with, where is that? Yeah, we have 8 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, -2, 3 damage.
Okay.
So, get that out. That's much better. So now we're looking for 3s again. So 3 of them, AP2.
AP2.
Or Ren 2, sorry.
Yep, so these are 5-ups.
Okay.
Wow! Whoa, passed them all!
Wow, okay.
Nice. This might... That's going to be it for my good rolls for the day. That's it. I've used it all up. All my luck.
Okay, so that is it. So for my attack, so it's
Okay.
back to you.
All right. So, I can't really see any reason not to pile in with Big Boy, but we'll do Liberators first. So they're going to. So he's based with this guy. We're just gonna stay there, I think.
Okay.
So, all right. So Liberators. We're each gonna get 2 attacks.
Okay.
And these are Heaven's Wrought weapons. Oh, my unit leader is still there, so he gets 1 additional attack. So these are 3s and 4s. So 3 ups. And
okay. Sorry, I missed something in my rolls.
Yeah.
Sorry, he has destructive bulk.
Okay.
So when I carried out that monster stomp, I deal an additional amount of mortal wounds in addition to his destructive bulk.
Oh, okay.
So that would have been 3.
Okay.
So that would have been 3 more mortal wounds to that unit.
Okay. So we'll take out this guy who would be eligible to fight, and he's got 1 left.
They have 3 each?
2 each.
Okay.
Well, so that would kill.
Yeah, that would have killed
all
him
of them.
too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's fine. All right, so these are both down, but before I remove them from play,
they get to fight.
They're within range. So on a 4 up, they get to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking there was something extra he got with Stomp.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay,
well,
so one of them gets to fight.
Oh wait, it is. Here. This is a really weird rule. But if there's no one within 3 inches, but you have that guy there.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Sorry, if there's no one within 3 inches of him, then he gets to move D6 and then do another stomp again.
There we go. Okay.
That's what the rule is.
My leader is going to get to fight here. So
Okay.
he's going to make 3 attacks before he dies. And here we go. So 3 ups. So 1, 4 up. Yes, Ren -1.
So 5 up.
Damage 1.
Saved.
Okay.
That's big old 6.
All right, so these guys are dead. Oh, we forgot to choose battle tactics.
Oh, for the turn.
Yeah. Let's skip it this round.
Yeah,
we'll come back to it.
Guys, we're not the brightest, so give us a little bit of.
Yeah. We should have chosen our secondaries, but this is a learning game, so that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll choose them next round.
Okay.
All right. So I am going to. Is there any just offhand from what you know about Maw Crusher rules? Is there any reason I would get clapped back
if he attacked,
or if you get to fight again, or anything else?
I don't believe he gets to fight again.
Okay.
But because I did deal damage to that unit with him, he is going to gain a wound and an attack.
Okay.
So.
Okay, but his attacks are all done.
His attacks are all done.
Okay.
Right now.
So really, there's no reason why I wouldn't pile in here.
Yeah.
And swing away. So I did not charge.
Okay.
So, and I'm using my glaive. So let's take a look at his attack profile. So I'm doing 5 attacks.
Okay.
And these are 3s and 3s. Do I want to? You didn't roar me. Is it worth spending a CP? You know what? I'm going to save that CP.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. 3s and 3s. If I roll 6s, I'll set them aside and roll those separately.
Okay.
Yep. So 3s, no 6s, but they all hit.
Yep.
And 3s. So 4 at Ren -1.
5 ups.
Damage 1. Oh, I'm sorry, Ren -2.
Oh, so 6 ups. They all failed.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 damage.
Okay. He is down to... Man, he is hurting. He is down to 14 wounds.
I was going to say hurting. 14 wounds? He's all right on 14 wounds.
Oh, yeah. Gotta give him a little bit of suspense. So... Let's see. Where's that 10 at? 10... and 14.
Okay. All right, so I think that might be it for combat.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get anything special, and I didn't have to roll saves for him, so Chad Celestin is done.
Okay, so at the end of combat, I'm going to get a wound back.
Okay.
And he is going to have... Jeff, we'll just use this one. He will have +1 attacks with just his melee weapons, not his mount weapon.
Right, okay.
So.
All right. Okay. So next we would do Battle Shock phase.
Okay.
My whole unit's dead.
Yeah.
I was hoping there'd be one left so we'd get to roll. Also, that was actually good that you killed that because Liberators have an ability to potentially do... almost forgot one thing. Liberators, if they're on an objective, means they're contesting it. And so if the unit survives the combat phase, they have a chance to do D3 mortals too.
Okay.
But I almost forgot Blaze of Glory. There were 2 guys that died within range of Blaze of Glory.
Correct.
On 6s, I do a mortal. Nothing. Okay. And that's going to be turn. So you have our score sheet's over there.
Yep.
If you want to just pick a side, and we have one sheet.
I'll take one. It's fine.
We'll keep track of everything on there.
So.
But you're going to have 4 because your monster, I believe, counts as 4 models.
I think so.
Because he's over 10 wounds and he's a monster and all that stuff.
Yada yada with.
Yeah, and I count as 2, I believe.
Okay.
Because it's a 8 wound hero. And then you have 1 and 1, so you have 6 points total from objectives.
Okay, so I have.
I'm sorry, you're on that one. Okay, so
I have 1 from this.
Sorry, 1, 2, 2, 4. So you actually have everything. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points.
9 points. Okay. So 9 points round 1.
Oh, I never mentioned what my grand strategy was.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of things to remember, but we're doing pretty good. Battle tactics next round. My grand strategy is sever the head.
Okay.
So when the battle ends, I complete this if there's no heroes from my opponent's starting army on the battlefield. So I'm here to assassinate.
Yep.
Okay. So also, we didn't talk about triumphs.
Okay.
How many points is your army?
It is 950.
Mine is 990. Did you choose?
Sorry, 990. 995. Sorry, 5.
Oh, okay.
I'm 5 above you.
So I will get my triumph. I chose inspired.
Okay.
So once per battle, I could just pick a unit and say you get +1 to wound.
Oh, okay.
So when you build your army, you have to choose your grand strategy. You have to choose a triumph, which you might get. It's a reason. It's a little bonus you get if you have fewer points in your army as your opponent.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
you won't always get it, but there you go.
So it's kind of how they balance out the wonky point system.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Okay, so we're going to be on to my turn, so we need to do heroic actions.
Okay.
And I believe, I forget who this starts with, but unfriendly hero, but we always just kind of choose them at the same time.
Okay.
I'm fine with saying what mine is going to be.
Yeah, I'm fine too.
I'm choosing I want to choose.
I'm choosing the healing one.
Okay. I think I'm gonna choose best day ever
Okay.
on him.
So what does that do again?
That gives him bonuses this round. I can't do it again for him.
Okay.
But that gives him bonuses to like attack and save, I think.
Okay. So lower than an 8, 7. So
Okay.
D3 mortals.
Yep.
1.
Okay. And then so if my general's still on the battlefield, so I believe we each get a command point here.
Okay.
That should be during my hero phase. We each get
And then I can't cast spells during your turn. It's just unbinding, right? It's just like
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't bring any wizards or priests. I'm a wholly secular army.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that's at the end of my movement phase. These guys are going to move,
Okay.
and they are going to move there. What are they? 5. Thank you, Liberators. still trying to get used to the app for this. I'm not using battles. So
Yes, Phoenix Phil, that is the angry cabbage.
yes, it is. The reason he is called the angry cabbage is because if you look at him from almost any angle, it kind of looks like a cabbage. That's my understanding, at least. It's not an insult. It's mostly a compliment. So, there.
My cabbage just tends to have a little bit more cotton candy than the average cabbage would.
Yeah. I think I am gonna advance these guys. So, we'll roll a 6. They're gonna get an extra 4. Yeah, we'll get them on the objective, because why not own it?
So is it?
Eventually.
Do they basically just have OBSEC then, or?
No, I'm sorry. It's like right now you have 3 dudes on. I have 4 on.
Yep.
So and
so you technically control it right now.
right, and it's not like 40K where it's usually to your next turn.
Uh-huh.
So you don't have to hold it for
your
you got to get it this round or this turn.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not moving. My other unit's gone. So I think it is time to come down from the heavens. So how do I want to do this? I'm gonna bring this guy down first, and I think he's gonna come down over here. So I just gotta be 9 away. So he's gonna come down here. Bam. By the way, this is at the end of my movement phase.
Okay.
Do I want to bring them down? I do, because I want that objective. So yeah, I'm bringing everything down. These guys are going to come down normally.
Okay.
So they're going to come down. We're going to put them 9 away from him. We're going to swipe this objective. We'll just double check them there. Yeah. Oh, it's magnet. Magnets, not spiky bits. Okay. Yeah, we're good there. So, by the way these objectives work, we're using mats. Objectives are within 6 inches of the center of the objective marker.
Okay.
So if we were using objective markers, we'd be measuring 6 inches to the center.
Okay.
So.
And then, what about here to here?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even look at those guys. So I need to move them this way a little bit. So, also, AOS is a pretty chill game in comparison with 40K.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was time to charge them, we know they're 9 inches away.
Of course.
Yep. Let me double check this last guy. Yep, we're good.
Awesome.
Okay. Actually, he's on. They're all on it.
Okay.
Because they know what they're doing. Okay, now it's time for Annihilators to drop. I'm going to use the Guided by Lightning ability, which allows me to drop them within 7 inches of enemy units.
Okay.
So the question here is, can I triangulate this? I don't think I'm going to get double out of it. Oh, I'm sorry. For movement, he's retreating.
Okay.
That was his thing.
So he can't charge then, right?
He does have an ability that allows him to charge.
Okay.
Yes. That is his, can't remember if it's a command ability or something else.
Okay.
He also can re-roll charges. Okay, so 7 inches. I think we're going to end up here. So these guys are going to be here. So now when they drop, anything within 10 anything within 10 inches is going to, we're going to roll for them. And I think it's on a 4-up. Let me see. On a 4-up, they'll take D3 mortals, because when these guys smash into the ground, they smash really hard. All right, Blazing Impact. Oh, on a 3-up. So we're going to roll for these boys here.
Okay.
So 3-up. Good. They're going to take, subtract 1 from the roll. I rolled a 5, so we're good either way. It only has 2 models. Subtract 2. Okay. No, that's, where's the flying star? That's their charge impact. So yeah, D3 mortals. So D3 on these guys, that's going to be 2.
Okay.
It's 2 mortals on those boys.
Hard boys. They have 2 wounds apiece, so
Okay.
that will just be one of them.
Yep. And then for Maw Crusher, 3 up. Yes. So he's going to take D3. It's going to be 2 mortals.
Yep. Down to
Does he have a
14.
ward?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Let me check really quick, but I don't believe so.
Okay.
No, he does not.
Okay. Oh, it's his mount trait that gives him retreat and charge.
Okay.
Okay. So where's Celestin on Dracoth? So we're into shooting now. By the way, here's where you could choose all-out defense if you wanted.
So what does that do?
All-out defense gives you +1 to your saves
Okay.
until the end of the phase.
Okay. Is there any negatives to doing that?
Just costs you CP.
Just CP.
Oh, also CP or use it or lose it. So
Yeah,
for
so-
the round.
I will use all out defense then.
Yeah, and you can in a phase you can only give 1 command ability once,
Mm-hmm.
and a unit can only benefit from 1 command ability.
Okay.
So, like for instance, if I run these guys in with all-out attack in the combat phase, I can't then give them all-out defense when it's your turn to clap back.
Okay.
Okay, so we have.
So I just use that and it's army wide, or do I select a unit? All out defense.
You select a unit.
Okay.
So pretty much all command abilities you select a unit. I think it's within 12. I always forget
Of your leader.
Yeah, or if you have a unit leader.
Okay.
So typically a unit leader is like not a banner bearer, but like your guy that you give an extra attack to or whatever.
Well, I'm gonna give it to my big boy. He's gonna.
Alright.
He'll take it.
All out defense?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, I'll tell you, don't do that, because this one is actually I just roll and get mortals. So
Oh,
it's
is
not
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing this one into him. If I roll a he's got Storm Blast. It says do not use the attack sequence. On a 4-up, he suffers D3 mortals. So there we go. D3 mortals.
Come on, 1
mortal.
down to 13.
Okay. Then this guy's going to shoot. Now you might want to use it. And I think he's going to shoot at them.
Okay. Is there any rend on this?
Let me check. So range 18. So yes, it's Ren 1.
Yeah, we'll use it on them.
Okay, so yeah, I am going to attack them. It's D6 attacks. I get 3 attacks. These are 3-ups. Good. 3-ups. 1 at Ren -1.
Okay. So I'm looking at a 5-up.
Mm-hmm.
Did not make it. So ward 6.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Damn 1 damage.
1 damage. 2. They have 2 wounds. Holy cow.
Okay.
I did not expect that. Do you have any smaller dice?
I do. Like here. Actually, here's the whole one. That's what I track ones with. Okay. So that's my shooting. So we're going to move into the charge phase. So I'm going to start with these guys.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I don't-
they're within 7
Yep.
of both of those, and they do get to re-roll their charges
Okay.
because that's War Scroll ability.
Okay.
So here we go, trying to get 7. An 8 will do it. So
Sure, you only want to get just there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So they have an impact ability. So they're going to do Force of a Falling Star. I'm going to pick one enemy within one of this unit. Roll a number of dice equal to the unmodified charge rolls, so 8. Now, for each 4-up, you'll suffer 1 mortal, but because there's only 1 model in the unit, I'm subtracting 2 from this roll, so these are 6-ups.
Oh, okay.
6-ups will do 1 mortal wound. And I never roll 6s on these. He's going to do 1 more mortal.
All right, down to 12.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. What is this charge? That's going to be an 8 charge. So I'm going to charge with this guy.
Okay.
7.
And who's he? Oh yeah, you don't have to choose. I keep forgetting.
Right. I am going to use his command ability.
Okay.
To allow him to re-roll that.
Okay.
So I want to see if I can get 8. I do.
Barely.
So he is actually going over here.
Okay.
These guys, I mean, might as well. Is this leader?
Yeah, it's a leader.
Okay. Or a hero. It's going to be a 7-inch to that, so they are eligible. So we're going to get 8. Does that put me over here? That will. So we're going to get there. Okay. 9-inch charge over there.
Okay.
So I will say this is probably the most aggressive Stormcast list I've ever played, which will be interesting. Man, and I want to save a CP for the end. I used Best Day Ever for his heroic ability. I only have 2 left. I think I'm going to call that a failed charge.
Okay.
I can live with that. And he is within. That's going to be
9 inches.
9. Yeah, let's try it.
Keep it low.
7. So he's going to stay there.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my charges.
So at the end of the charge phase, mount ability, or monstrous.
Monstrous ability.
Uh,
So these guys are in Hunters of the Heartlands.
Okay.
So they cannot be targeted. So
Okay.
if you have the ability to target anybody else
With
with your monster, then feel free.
Well, I believe. They're all. Are there any terrain features near me?
Not marked ones.
Oh, that's never mind.
Yeah, because you could basically remove the characteristic of that terrain feature or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't do anything.
Okay. All right. So then it's time to slap.
Yep.
I'm going to start with these guys.
Okay.
I am going to use my Holy Command, which is a general, like a once per battle ability.
Okay.
So that's going to add 1 to each of their attacks characteristics.
Okay.
And here we go. So, do I have to spend a CP for Holy Command? Let me check on that. I believe I do. Yeah, so this is Unleash the Hatred, so this is a command ability.
Okay.
So this is the one I really want. Because Maul Crusher's got to go.
I don't think he does.
He's
I think he is allowed to stay.
He is the thing that I'm most concerned about on this table. Okay, so we're making 4 attacks apiece. Because of the +1, 2, 3, and then an extra attack for the Annihilator Prime. So these are 3 ups.
Okay.
Oh my. Okay. And then 2 ups. And that wasn't great. That was a lot of
fine with
that's
that.
a lot of ones. Okay. And so that's 2, 4, 6, 7 at Ren -2.
Okay. So looking for 6s. Oh, we got 1 6.
Okay. So that's 6. That's going to be 18 damage.
Wow.
3 damage apiece.
Okay. Wow.
Those guys are my hammer.
All right. Well, yeah, that's him dead. I'm not sure if there's any command abilities I can use or what.
I'm not sure if it works. If he's got anything good that lets him fight before he dies or anything like that.
Honestly, I wouldn't know where to find him in here.
He'll be at the back. Is that your battle tome?
Yeah.
Yeah, his war scroll's going to be somewhere toward the back there.
Yeah. Looks like the only.
Oh, and you put Arcane Tome on him, right? Not Amulet of Destiny?
Yeah, Arcane
Right,
Tome.
okay, so that made him a wizard. So yeah, Amulet of Destiny that's a lot of people throw that on him because that gives him a 5-up ward, so you'd have another chance to try to save those.
Okay.
Amulet is a crazy good.
Okay.
Crazy good one.
Well, yeah, that's the
yeah.
cabbage.
So, these 3 guys cost 240 points if that's any consolation. They're very expensive.
You know, it's not. Seeing as he costs 480.
He's 480. I thought he was 380.
480.
Woo! Okay.
So
now it is to you, even though I did all the charging.
I'm going to consolidate into him.
Okay. Yep. So you get your 3-inch pile in.
Yep. I'm just gonna borrow this really quick.
Oh yeah, you're good.
And we're just gonna try to get as many people into combat as possible.
Yeah, so this is where attack range is going to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can, they're on 32s, right?
Yes.
So they cannot attack within two ranks with 1-inch weapons. Mm-hmm. If they have 2-inch weapons, they're golden.
No, I believe they're all 1-inch weapons. Okay. Sadly.
Yeah, that was a change with AOS 3 where the coherency rules and stuff make things really difficult for things on 32s.
Yep. But I still get 9 attacks.
Yep.
So
by the way, I'm gonna run into the same problem over there. I'm gonna get like 2 guys in on that hero.
Okay. Actually, because my boss is in there, he's the dude with the big axe behind his head.
Yes.
I am going to get 12 attacks.
Nice.
Okay. So hitting on 3s, or no, hitting on 4s, I believe. Yeah, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good dice rolling. So let's wound on 3s.
Okay.
So we got 5 of them. Okay. No rend.
5 of them, no rend. So he's going to get +1 to his save because he chose best day ever. So his save is 2 up. You said 5?
Yep.
Okay. 5 no rend. It's going to be 2 up.
3 ones.
Wow. 3 ones. Okay. So he's going to take 3 damage. Whew. He didn't like that. He's only like 8 wounds.
Oh, okay.
So they've already attacked. So we're going to go ahead and go over here.
Yep.
So these guys are going to scoot in. Oh, I didn't roll 6s for any of those, did I?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna whoop, and then get him in here. He's gonna get these guys are gonna go here, and make room for him to get in there. All right. So 2 of these guys are going to swat at your leader there. And I don't expect much to come from this. So 2 attacks. Okay. And, is my... okay, those are just regular dudes. So, and then the other 3 are going to attack the boys there.
Okay.
So
first 3.
So first after the leader. So 3s. Garbage. 4s, 1 at rend -1.
All right, I am saving on a 6. So, how much damage per?
1.
Just 1.
Yep.
Okay, so looking for a 6. Nope.
No, you also have a 6-up ward.
That was my 6-up ward.
Oh,
because they automatically have it.
Oh, well, you get another 6-up ward.
So I get to roll it again.
All that stuff stacks.
Oh man.
Yeah.
40k, eat your heart out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about save stacking because it can get ridiculous, especially like in Stormcast.
Oh yeah.
Depending on what I would bring in a list,
mm-hmm.
I'm not bringing any of that stuff today, but you can get wild with it. Okay. So this is on the boys.
Yep.
So here we go. 3s. That's better. And 4s. So 4 at red -1.
These guys normal 5 ups, so 6 ups. 1.
Save 1, and they are not within one of the 5 terrains.
Yep. So it's just normal 6 up.
Yep.
Saved another one.
Okay, so that's 2.
All right. So this guy will die, and then this guy in the back will have a -1.
Okay. And then it is back to you.
All right. So we're gonna go with this guy here. He is going to make his 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, -1 Ren, 2 damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Ew.
That was absolutely horrifying. So 1.
Okay.
AP 1.
All right. 1, Ren -1, so this is going to be a 4 up. Saves it.
Okay. And then we're going to go to my stickers.
Okay. Their range will matter. You could probably get 1 or 2 more in there.
Over here.
Are they 2-inch range?
Yeah, they're 2-inch.
Nice. Okay, so you can attack in 2 ranks. So, and it's as far as I know, it's closest enemy unit, so you can like scooch that guy over and get as many in there as you can, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So all but this one guy.
Yep.
So we'll have 8 of them.
Okay.
They each get 2 attacks. So
Okay.
16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We are hitting on 4s, I believe.
Okay.
Yep, 4 to hit, 4 to wound.
Okay.
No rend, 1 damage.
All right.
Okay, looks about average.
Yeah.
That was not.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
just 2 of them, no
So
rend.
2, no rend. These are 3 ups, and
2 damage.
both fail. So we're gonna drop this guy.
Okay.
And does he fight? He does.
Ow.
So he's going to make 2 attacks on your leader.
So even though he's already attacked, he still gets to make another attack.
Yeah.
He
So,
just has like Sisters of Battle fight on
there are
that.
things in the game where you can attack twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's going to hit, and then this is going to be on a 4. And that's not. And then do we Blaze of Glory? No.
Okay.
Okay.
So the end of the battle round,
We're not there yet.
or end of the fight phase.
Not there yet.
Oh,
I still
really?
have this guy.
Oh, I forgot you attacked with.
All right. You attacked with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I attacked with them because they
Yeah.
could swing first. Without.
And the reason these 2 could attack at the same time, this guy has a rule. Basically, any other Cruel Boys units within.
Oh, okay. I
6 inches.
You know, I didn't even think about that, but it's fine because this was the last thing I had to attack with. So
Okay.
either way, that worked out.
Yeah, no, it's within 3 inches of the enemy unit, and within 12 inches of this unit.
Okay.
That unit fights immediately.
All right. So their finest hour. So 1. Oh, he gets 1 to wound rolls. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to, since this is the end of the round, I'm going to all-out attack. So that's it for command points for me.
Okay.
So he is going to all-out attack on himself, and so that gives him +1. So he's +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
And then I can do all out defense, right?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so I'm gonna do all out defense.
Okay, so you get +1 to your saves.
Yep.
All right. So 3, 4, 5. So 6s are going to matter here, and my damage characteristic is currently 3.
Okay.
Here we go. So this is on 2s.
1, 6.
Okay, so the 6 gets set aside. These are wounding on 2s. Okay, so 2, and then this one is wounding on a 2 as well. Good. Okay, so this is so 2 at red -2.
Okay, so this will be 5 ups. No.
All right, so that's 3 damage apiece.
Okay.
So 6 damage, but then you have 1 more at red -2 as well.
Nope.
Okay, that's 12 damage total.
That's the unit.
Yeah.
Oof. That is rough.
Yeah, if it's any consolation, like these are both my damage dealers. These guys did their thing where they can guarantee to get their shot off, but now they're basically useless toddlers back here because they're so slow.
Yeah. Understandable. So, Wog now.
Okay.
Because it's the end of the fight phase. I am getting one Wog point for each unit that I control within 3 inches of one of your units.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 more points for that.
Okay.
So I'm currently up to 11.
Okay, I do have one more thing to resolve here as well.
Okay.
So 1 second here. All right, I'm going to pick this enemy unit. It's within 6 inches of an objective, meaning you got guys on the objective. On a 4-up, they're going to suffer D3. Yes, D3 mortals, 3 mortals.
Okay. Ward.
Yeah, you got them.
Save 2 of them. Wow.
Nice. Very
Okay.
nice.
So this last guy will die.
Okay, so this guy's going away. I lost 1 guy. Yeah, I don't think I can fail Battle Shock. I cannot.
Mine is, let's see. So I failed on, I'll fail, or I can fail on these guys.
Oh, yes, potentially.
And then I think I can fail on my other guys too.
Yeah, and remember, 1 always passes.
Yep.
Actually, so we're both +1 to bravery characteristic here. So
okay. I still think I can fail.
Okay.
Because you killed 2 of my guys from that group and 1 from that group. So these guys normally 5, so
6.
it's a 6.
Okay.
So I need to get
Do you
4 or
left?
lower. No, I do not.
Okay.
4 or lower.
1
Perfect.
always passes.
So this guy,
Okay.
they're bravery 5. I lost 1, so I need again 4 or lower.
Ooh, all right. So you're gonna lose 2 guys. So basically, you do the difference.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait! I forgot. They have a banner, so they get +1 to bravery.
Yeah.
So I'll only lose 1 of them.
There you go.
And
Okay.
that's what I was forgetting.
So end of turn, we have. So I'm getting 4. I don't own this, and I own this, so I'm getting 4, 5 points.
Okay.
And then we're going to be at a new battle round.
All right. Time to actually select our secondaries.
Yes, but we're going to roll off
Oh,
first.
yeah.
So here we go.
3.
I got a 6.
Yep.
I will go first. Okay, so our battle tactics. Let me get the list of those here for you. They are in the middle column here.
Yep.
And this is really the thing that takes the longest for newer players until you get familiar with them. But eventually you'll basically have them memorized because you'll know which ones you're going to be able to get and which ones you aren't. So, like, by the way, that round I should have chosen Slay the Warlord because that was entirely my plan.
Mm-hmm. We're going to do aggressive expansions.
Also, something else regarding objectives.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it'll matter this round because I'm fully intending on leaving this objective entirely.
Okay.
I still own it until you come and take it.
Okay.
Okay, that's so basically these guys, they can wander off, and the danger there is if you're playing against an army that's got really good movement or teleports or things like that,
Mm-hmm.
they can easily snake those objectives from you. Mine are useless toddlers that are super slow, so when I leave objectives, they're right for the picking.
Okay.
All right. My starting army. Yeah, I think. Ooh, man. I'm not going to guarantee that one. But yeah, we'll go for it. I'm going to. I'm going to attempt Savage Spearhead.
Okay.
Which means I need to try to get 2 or more units wholly within your deployment zone.
Okay.
At the end of the battle round.
All right. So I basically have to try to get control of these 2.
Okay.
By the end of the battle round.
Okay. Which one did you choose?
The control one.
Conquer.
Yes.
Okay.
2 not within our deployment zones.
Oh, okay.
I think it's at the top.
Oh, and that's aggressive expansion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I actually do control this one though.
You do. Yeah,
Okay.
you still have that.
Okay.
So if you already have it, then
Yeah.
that much easier.
All right.
But so I want to try to take that from you, I'm assuming.
So let's see what.
I'm going first, so I get 1 CP. My general's still in the battlefield. You need to choose a new general.
I guess I'm going to choose my. I don't really even think there's any good general stuff I can get.
Well, it's you have to choose one.
Yeah.
They don't really get any special goodies or anything like that. It's just
Okay.
you
I'll
just say
choose
this guy's my general now.
I'll choose my Savage dude over there.
Okay.
Also, no, never mind. That's at the start of your hero phase, not.
All right, so we're into movement.
Medical weapon.
Those guys are going to stay there. Lord Imperatant. He's got a 5-inch move. He's going to try to get up here and get that charge off. Hudson, he's got to get like over there. So yeah, we're within 7. That's maybe doable. Oh, and you're going to end up with 3 command points.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing move yet. We need to choose heroic actions.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to heal him. And so we'll ignore that move for now. And then I don't love rally. No, I can't do rally. So yeah, heroic recovery. So 2d6 versus his bravery, which is 9. And he is next to that, which is 1.
I'm gonna do their finest hour.
Okay. Oh, that's just damned. Okay, and who are you putting finest hour on?
This guy here.
Okay. All right, so I got to get a 9 or less. That's going to do it, and I think this is what, D3?
D3.
Yeah. So 2. Cool.
Oh, all of my work gone.
Almost all your work. There we go. He's got 1 wound on him.
So basically, what I'm getting is this is a very much like these are custodes, like 40k wise.
Kind of. These guys, like I said, I built them to be. This list is really aggressive.
Yeah.
These guys are designed to come down and kill one thing, basically guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, it's like all my other guys. They're tough. They're tougher than average.
Yeah.
Or they're basically average.
Okay.
So like these guys are harder to kill, but they're pillow-fisted. These guys do a little more damage, but their save's not as good. That kind of thing. But these guys are absolute like wrecking machines. But they're not. They're kind of glass cannony.
Okay.
Like your Maw Crusher probably would have killed them if it stayed alive. Okay, so did that. Hero phase. Are there any command abilities you want to use? You have rally.
Oh yeah, I can rally.
You could rally. So basically, on a 6, you roll equal to the number of models lost in that unit. For every 6, you get to bring a model back.
And what's the range on
And
that?
it does cost a CP. Oh, they can't be within 3 of anything. So these guys would, I think, be the only ones eligible.
Okay. Well, yeah, then I'm going to rally them.
Okay.
And it's not on a 6 for them, it's on a 4.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
got
Awesome.
those back.
2 models back. That's actually really awesome for you. See, I'm garbage at rallying.
Oh, these guys are basically Necrons. And
Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
better, because
He's got
Necrons
his
are crap.
10-inch move, and I think since my grand strategy is to murder heroes, we're going to attempt to do that.
Wow, 10-inch move.
Yeah. Oop. Oh.
You should be at 1.
Yep. Let's see. He moved. Annihilators, I think, are 4 inches. So. They are 4. So, yeah, we're going to try to move up here a little bit. So, that'll be a nice little 6-inch charge there. See what we can get done. And Vindictors are 5 inches. So they're going to move up and get within 4 here. But I do want them to be wholly within deployment. So
Okay.
we'll get up there. Okay, so is that all my movement? Yes. Shooting. Shooting. Can I see? Can you look from over here? Can he see any of those guys?
No, he
Doubt
would
it.
not be able to.
Okay. And his shooting is. Storm Blast is 12 inches. So yeah, it's really just going to be against him. Okay, so on a 4-up, he'll take D3 mortals.
Okay.
Yes. So D3. 3.
To my War Chanter.
Yes. And then he's going to shoot. He's going to shoot at your hero there. So he's going to be -1 to hit.
You said 3?
Yes.
Ugh. So not cool. He's down to 3.
Okay. Alright. So this is Stormcaller Baton. So this is going to be 4s and 3s. D6 shots. So 3 shots, 4s and 3s.
And this is coming from where to who?
From he's shooting at him. So
He can shoot into combat?
yes.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
So if you're okay, so shooting in combat, if the person that is shooting is in combat, they must shoot at someone they're engaged with.
Okay.
If you're not in combat, shooting always just happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So none of that I may hit one of my own
Yeah,
guys.
it's all the complication of 40K gone.
Okay.
Shooting is expensive and hard to get. And so if you build an all shooting army, you're usually a glass cannon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 4s because I'm -1 to hit. And so 1. 3s, good. Run -1, 1 damage.
Okay, I believe I remember right. This guy's a 6-up save, so he won't even get to attempt to roll. So
does get his
damage
ward.
1.
Yeah, 1 damage.
So 2 reward. Okay, for the
Nice.
first one.
Okay, so it is charge time.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to go with him first.
Who?
Him.
Okay.
So I believe that's a 7 or a 6, but I need to get wholly within your deployment, so I want farther than that. Oh, actually, that's a 5-inch charge. Okay. An 11 will do it. Okay. So we're going to get all the way around here. Yeah. So that's still a 1. Get wholly within your deployment, so now I just have to keep everybody alive.
Can I borrow the tape measure? Like
Yeah.
Cool. What was this? This is...
I think it was a 3.
Yeah.
No, it's one of the ones we don't have to be
Not a
too
2.
concerned about.
Not a 2.
Yeah. Okay. Vindictors are going to charge.
Yep.
Him. That's going to get him in there. Again, they're just going to stay on this side, and they'll be able to get as many. Actually, I'm going to be able to get 2 ranks. So we'll just ignore your wound die there.
Okay.
But they're all going to get to attack because they have 2-inch weapons.
Okay.
Okay, and these guys need to charge. And this is he's got to get around there. 4, 5, 6,
3. Shit.
10. Okay.
Oof.
All right. So I mean, they're just gonna get all the way up in here.
Understandable.
Yeah. Okay. And he's got a charge. He has a good 7, I believe, to get somewhere. That is a 7. Let me double check that. Yeah. So that's 5 and then 2 more. Yeah, he's good. So he's.
Oh yeah, because the dogs are part of this footprint.
Yes, and the dog's got to stay within 3 inches of him. Okay.
So, beginning of combat.
This is beginning of combat.
Okay, I'm going to use Kill a Beat.
Okay.
So, using on these guys,
Mm-hmm.
it's a 3 up, I believe.
Okay.
Let me just 100%. Yeah, 3 up. Nice. Because I did that, so on those guys over there, I get to add 1 to hit rolls against them.
Okay. Very nice. So they get all out attack basically for free. Okay. Well, I think, I think we're going to go with Lord Celestin there. Just to make sure he doesn't get a chance to. Oh no! You know what? These guys need to go first.
Oh.
I don't know what they can do in combat, but
Nothing. They're no rend. Like.
are they? Yeah, that makes me nervous. 2, 3.
Yeah.
There.
4, 3, nothing, 1. They are
Nice.
nothing.
Okay, so, but we are going to do them first, just so we don't have to worry about it. Hopefully, I could roll really badly. Okay, so these are 3s. Twos. All right, so that's 5 at Ren -2.
Okay. 6 ups. I could use all out defense, couldn't I? Or is that in the charge phase?
Oh, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want to go for 5 ups.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. I forgot about their Force of the Falling Star. Let me do that real quick.
Okay.
So the charge roll was 10, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 ups are mortals. 1, 2, 3. So 3 more. They would have taken 3 mortals.
And this guy has 1 on him.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
So these are on 5s.
Yep.
Ouch.
Not a single one.
Okay, that's gonna
Cool.
be the unit.
Yeah, they're 3 damage apiece, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, I think, undervalued. Points wise. Yeah.
It depends. The fact that I got them into 2 combats is actually really nice.
They have a lot of mortal wound potential, too. That's my thing.
They do.
We're going to attack over here.
Okay.
We're going to go everything into these guys here.
Okay.
And because he's going to attack first, they're going to immediately attack after.
That's fine. And everything's going into the Liberators?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've got a +1 to hit. So first off, we're doing our 6 attacks with the boss. Oh, that's what am I doing? We're hitting on 2s now, wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, all hit. 3s to wound. 4 of them.
4. Okay. And this is just, what's the rend on these?
-1.
Okay, so these are going to be 4-ups. And I saved 1 of them.
2 damage apiece.
Okay, so 3 are going to die. So 1, 2, 3. And before they die, let's see if they get to fight. So 4-ups, they get to fight. 1 of them gets to fight. So he's going to make 2 attacks. 3s, good. 3s, 1, rend -1.
Who?
These guys.
Okay. Nope. So then, Horde. Got
There
it.
you go. Nice. Okay.
So now the Stick-It Boys, they're going to make their pile-in.
Okay.
So this.
Oh, that was just your hero?
That was just my hero.
Wow, he slaps. That's awesome.
So everyone but this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Yep.
7 times. I want to say it's 2, but we will see. Yep, 7 times 2 attacks. So we'll have 14 attacks coming at you. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 attacks. Hitting on 3s now, wounding on 4s.
Okay.
Oof.
This is a 5.
That is orc dice for you. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. 4s. So we got 3 of them.
Okay.
And I don't think any rend.
No rend. All right, 3-ups. Here we go. All those marbles. No.
That's a dead.
He is dead. Does he get to fight?
No.
No.
Good. you fought enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So next, we'll do Lord Celestin. So he's going to make his 5 attacks on the Chanter.
Yep.
Here we go. 6s are special.
So
Wow,
one
not great.
special.
So 3s. This is 3s and 2s. So there. Or actually, let me double check that.
I would like you to fail the other.
Yeah.
The wound rolls, please.
Oh, there are 3s and 3s. Okay. So these are 3s. Failed.
Oh.
And this is 3.
Oh.
Also failed.
Thank you.
So he entirely whiffs.
War Chanter
Sure.
going into the boys, I guess.
Okay.
Because might as well do some damage because I know it won't do any damage to him.
Actually, he's well, you can do damage to him. I don't know how hard the War Chanter hits. Probably not very hard.
6 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Okay.
No rend. Oof.
Dude.
Come on, 3s. Come.
Okay.
2 at no rend.
2 new rounds. All right. They are 4-ups.
Okay.
I saved 1.
D6 damage.
D6 damage.
D6.
Woo! Nice.
The War Chanter can't. Oh wait, sorry, D3. My bad.
D3. Okay.
But War Chanter, 3 damage.
Okay.
Can't really hit anything.
So that's going to kill one of them. Let's see if he claps back. He does. So he's going to make 2 attacks. He can kill a regular one. This is...
Wait, who are you killing?
Well, they have 2-inch range weapons. So they're all going to be able to get in there. Yeah, I just kind of shoved them in. Okay. Vindictors are... 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, but 6s are auto mortal, and then they finish. So 2 mortals. Wow.
Down to 1.
Okay. So we'll just kill this guy back here.
Okay.
All right, they're gonna swing. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus leader. So 6s are auto mortals on these, but 3s and 3s. He's going to take 2 mortals. Does that do it?
Yep.
Okay. That was a valiant fight, War Chanter. And then I have this guy over here left.
Yep.
And he's going to try to slap your leader. because I want my grand strategy.
You don't need it.
Alright, so we got Vicious Beak and Claws. This is 4 attacks. So good boy, 3s, 4s. So 2 at no rend.
2 at no run, 6 ups. Nope.
Do you need
Damage
another
for-
6 up? Because he's next to the tree.
Well, this is my regular save.
Right.
This is
Oh,
no rend.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Damage
no, 1 damage per.
Okay, so 6 ups. And then 6 ups. Nope.
Okay. So 2 damage total.
He
And
is
then
down.
Blessed Warhammer. Actually, I kind of want to. Let's see. I'm going first.
6 wounds.
Yeah, I'm going to all-out attack on this one. I want these to hit. So I'm not worried about that for the Gryph-hound. Alright, so 2s and 3s. So, wow.
Wow.
Okay.
You really wanted to hit, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dice not so much.
And then 3s. Rend -1.
Okay. So that was on him, right?
Yeah.
So it'd go right through.
Okay, and this is 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. So 6s. Got 1.
Okay?
And then next one. Nope.
Okay. So 1 damage.
Down to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Alright, and that is end of my turn. Can't fail Battle Shock there. They're all dead, so there we go.
All right. Well, let's see.
So your turn, hero phase. We each go up 1 because we have generals on the field.
I will roll D6.
Okay.
As for log points, get
Yeah.
6 more.
Nice. So those just keep cranking up.
Yes.
Okay, that's really neat.
So I'm at 17 now. So now what I have is add 1 to run rolls,
Okay.
add 1 to charge rolls,
Okay.
add 1 to casting, add 1, and now I get to add 1 to hit rolls.
Okay.
Also, I don't have my War Chanter anymore, so I don't get anything for that. But at the end of the combat step, I have 1 thing in range, so I
Okay.
will get 1 from that. So I'm up to 18,
Okay.
which does not give me anything new
Okay.
yet. Yeah, I think my major mistake was getting my dragon in there a little too early.
Yeah, I mean,
I think if I would have waited,
yeah, it would have been if you would have been able to make the charge and have the dragon get into this guy, that would have done a lot more damage to me.
yeah,
But yeah, but I mean that's what Maw Crushers do though. They
Yeah.
get up there and get in your face and tear you up. That's why a lot of people run 2 of them, and they are ridiculous
Yeah, I
at
bet.
2,000 points.
so I mean, these guys really, I mean, they're just gonna kind of move.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget. Did you get your command point?
I did not.
And then we got to do heroic actions.
Yep. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, at the end of my turn, also points. I have some battle tactics score at end of that turn. So I do have my battle tactic. I'm gonna get 2 points for that,
Okay.
and then I have 4, 5, 6, 7 because I still own this one.
Okay. I'm gonna heal him.
Okay.
Oh, it was lower than a 7, so I got it. D6. 3 wounds back. He's full health.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's 2. So this is going to be 2, 4. And then what did I say? 7.
Yeah. Just guys
Okay.
because I may just have him.
And then for hero phase, I think I'm going to choose best day ever on him.
Okay. I'm gonna go. So movement now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to auto run 6,
Okay.
and so auto run 7 technically with
Okay.
their movement. So I will have 13 inches. I see the.
Yeah.
Not gonna get it there, but closer at the very least. And then we'll move to fight phase.
Okay.
That's all I've got. So
All right.
we're gonna start swinging.
Okay, go for it.
So 6 attacks.
All right, I am an all-out defense.
Okay. I have +1 to hit, but I don't have +1 to wound yet. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, that finishes a charge move. Never mind. So, can you ever have more than +1 to hit?
So they did in AOS3. They did introduce
A cap.
a cap.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
always +1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Can't remember
Well-
if it's the saves as well or not, but I'll check on that because it'll matter for me here too.
hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Okay.
All hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. 5 wounds.
Okay.
Rend 1.
5 rend 1. Remember that. Okay, they can be modified by more than one. So +2 to my save, rend 1.
So 3.
So it's actually going to be a 2.
Wow.
So rend 1 would be a 4, and then I'm +2. So saving on 2. So 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, 1s.
These are D3 damage a pop, aren't they?
2 damage. 1s. Why are there no 1s?
Yeah, I'll take that.
I see custodians. I'm telling you, literally custodians.
The
That's-
heroes tend to have pretty good saves. And the Liberator, by the way, the Liberators, which you have done the most work to kill,
Yeah.
have saves as good as the heroes.
Yeah.
They're tanky.
Well, my heroes saves are trash. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Because I'm going to go ahead and clap back here. So here's where I all out defended.
Mhm.
We're still in the combat phase. I cannot all out attack as much as I would like to.
But I can all out defend.
Yes, you can.
So I'm
Because you
all
didn't
out
all out
defend.
attack. So you'll get +1 to your saves.
Yeah.
And I guess I didn't need it, but I had a ward there too. All right, so we're gonna do vicious beak and claws. So 3s, 4s. No. I totally forgot. Oh no, it's your turn. No shooting for me. Okay, Storm or plus Warhammer 3s. Oh no, he's on best day ever, so it's 2s. No, +1 to wound. So that's 2, and then he's wounding on 2s. Okay, these are Ren -1.
Okay, so 6 ups. Damage per
2.
6s. Nope. And then 6s. So down to 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And that is the round, or that's going to be your turn, right?
Yep.
Oh, you have end of combat phase stuff.
So end of combat, I still have 1 in, so up to 19,
Okay.
and that's it.
And your battle tactic is a no-go because I took that from you.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you own this one.
Yep.
So you're going to get 2 points for objectives. And now, this is beginning of round 3.
Yep.
So, this will matter. The realm rule. Come on. Okay.
Okay, guys. Well, that was a kind of a look into the Age of Sigmar game style. We can kind of see Josh is probably going to pull ahead on this one.
Yeah, so my plan is if I don't get priority, I don't know that there's anything that you're going to do to keep that hero alive. You're probably going to take this from me, so you get some more points out of that. But it's going to be a slow march to trying to table everything here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Not next Wednesday or not next week, but the week after on Wednesday, depending on the date. I think it's Christmas, so we may not even do it that day. But be on the lookout. We're going to have more AOS and 40K battle reports coming to you. We're going to try to keep them at least once a week, but with the holiday season coming out, we may skip a week. But yeah, come see us on our Twitch and on our YouTube channel, and y'all have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.